guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I will be showing you how to contour and highlight your skin with cream products before applying the powders on top. Basically how to cream contour your face. I know that this video has been long awaited. I mean, I don't remember doing a video like this when it comes to contouring your skin, to actually going in depth with the video and stuff like that. I really wanted to take my time and actually sit down here and give you everything I know when it comes to cream contour and highlight, basically everything, all of it. Okay, so if you want to see how I cream contour my skin, then please keep on watching. My skin is already primed, so the next step you want to go in is with your foundation. I've seen people that basically go in with the contour stick or with the contour shade first, and then the highlighter, the cream things before applying the foundation, if that makes any sense. And I just don't feel like you can see any difference once you apply the foundation on top of it. I mean, at least maybe if you apply just a tiny bit of the foundation, then I don't know, but I just prefer to apply my foundation first, and then going in with the cream contour and and highlighting the skin with the concealer and all that. If you guys watch my videos and stuff, you know that I don't usually contour my skin because I feel like that's just a very personal step that I feel like everybody has the right to do it or not do it. I mean, this is makeup, there's no rule in makeup, and I feel like sometimes it could be too much work and then I'm just taking off my makeup right away, and you know what I mean. I feel like when you cream contour though, you will see a huge difference if you just do it with powder, because of the fact that the cream contour, which is basically a darker shade of the foundation on the high points of your face and stuff like that, so it's gonna make them stand out a little bit more. And also you won't see the necessity to apply like too much powder, or you won't see the necessity to apply a lot of the contour powder. I'm gonna show you that in this video. You will not need so much of the powder contour because you already have a base, and that's one good thing about it. I know for a fact that it will last longer because it's not only powder, you have a base, and then you basically setting the base. We'll definitely use this technique when I have a special occasion like a date night with my husband, or even, you know, like a wedding or stuff like that. Like, I would like that on my skin. So everything on my skin can last a little bit longer. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. For foundation, I'm going in with my Too Faced foundation. You could really use any foundation of your favorites. I mean, this is one of my favorites, the Makeup Revolution, the new foundation that they came out with. That's one of my favorites as well. The Maybelline Superstay foundation, this is a great foundation, a great Geoxor foundation. If you want to use that, go ahead. But I don't know, I just been loving this foundation lately, so that's what I'm gonna be applying. But really, you can use whatever foundation you want. Apply it all over my skin basically. You guys have seen this step all the time here on my channel, so I'm just gonna speed this up. Okay, you guys, so once you have a nice base going on, now you want to go in with your cream products, which, I mean, the foundation is a cream product, but you know what I mean. You want to go in with the cream contour shade, which you can use a foundation, you can use a concealer, you can use a stick like I'm gonna use today, or you can use whatever you want. Really, there's no, I mean, this is personal preference. I love the NYX Wonder Stick. Yeah, I just use the contour shade, as you can see, and you guys might think that this is little product, but it will last you forever. I mean, this stuff is like super dark. I mean, it's great for my skin tone and all that, but if I apply too much, it could be a little bit, it could be a little bit too much, you know what I mean? So I have to be careful with the amount that I apply. So just have that in mind, that if you get this stick, just be careful with the amount that you apply, because it could be too much. Okay, so before we even put a little bit of this on, you have to understand that everybody's shape, everybody's face shape is very different. I mean, I know how to control mine. I know how to contour mine. So I think, in my opinion, you have to work on yourself first, so you get the hang of, you know, contouring people's faces and people's faces structures and all that. Okay, so here's my bone. I'm gonna go a little bit more upwards and apply it right here, like so. And the reason why I am not putting the color straight into that bone, into that line, is because once you're blending this line, it could get a little bit messy, and then that's when it could, you know, you can bring it more downwards, which you don't want that. So what I like to do is like this, and do the same thing. I just like to feel where my bone is, and then go a little bit more above that bone, so once I'm blending, it doesn't go all over the place. Again, here on your forehead, just apply a little bit, like so. You don't want to apply too much, like so. And then on your nose as well. Alright, so I like to take the contour as well and put it right here, because that will make the illusion that like I have a fuller lip, which I don't. I mean, I don't complain about my lips. I think they are a good size. I don't complain about them. But I just like to do that. It just makes them a little bit more party. And then over here, my jawline, like so, because I want my jawline to look a little bit more, you know, a little bit more like structure. So I will do this. Like so. Now it's definitely your choice to use a brush or to use the sponge. Again, it's really up to you. I like to blend it with a stippling brush like this, and basically start blending. Now you want to be careful with this part, because obviously it's a contour shade. It's gonna be more darker than your neck, so you want to take the brush or the sponge and then just, you know, blend it downwards, so that way you don't have any marcation where the product ends or anything like that, or starts. It just blends everything together. Okay, so same thing with this side. So taking a smaller brush for my nose now, and sometimes you guys, you know, you apply a little bit too much or anything like that, just have a towel go around so you can clean your brush, so the way you don't, you know, you don't make a mess when blending the contour shade. Now you just want to go ahead and highlight. And highlight, this is where you're really gonna see like what the work that you just did, because it's going to make the contour stand out. It's going to make your features stand out. So I just love this part so much, because this is really where you're gonna see the cream contour power once you apply that shade to bring everything out. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Makeup Revolution the Makeup Revolution concealer, and this is in the color C7. You guys know that I love this concealer, but this concealer dries very quick, so you have to work a little bit more faster than usual with this concealer because of the drying power. So you have to be careful with that with this concealer. But in today's video, I am going to apply it little by little. Basically apply it right here and right here, and just blending that out first. Okay, so as you can see, you guys, like just that tiny bit, I mean, it made a huge difference. I can already see a difference in this area. Now here on my forehead, that's gonna bring light, as you guys can see. Now you just want to blend, you know, make sure you blend everything out very well so everything looks seamless. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it right here under my eyes. Now I like to do this, and then I like to take it right here on my nose. So basically it blends, so it blends like if it was like my under eye. Not like my under eye, but I don't know how to explain it. Like you don't want to apply the concealer just right here. You want to apply it a little bit more on the nose area so everything just, you know, blends. And now just go ahead and blend it out. As you can see, you guys, just by applying that concealer there, it just made the huge difference on your skin. Now I'm just gonna go back with this stippling brush and basically just blend the edges so you don't have any harsh lines. Like that. Now let's do the same thing on the other eye. Now what you want to do is, with the extra product that you have on your sponge, just go in under the contour line like this to basically clean that a little bit more. Tried and true Rcma no color powder, and I'm just gonna go set the concealer area. Alright, so before I set the contour area, I'm just gonna go ahead and use my regular face powder and go in and basically apply it on dabbing motions like this to just set everything in place. Okay, so now you just want to wipe that powder off. If it's up to you, you guys, if you. Alright, so for that I'm using, alright, so now to basically add a little bit more depth into the cream contour, now I'm gonna go ahead and use my Wet n Wild contour palette and basically go on top of that cream base. Basically, wherever you apply the cream, you want to apply this shade. You just basically intensifying it a little bit more over here and taking it down, and a little bit here. And as you can see, like, your base is flawless. I mean, it should look pretty flawless at this point. And now basically your blush, your highlighting goes on top of all of this. For blush, I'm going in with my Note blush, and this is a rose. You guys know I use this almost in all my videos. I just love the shade of this blush. And basically go ahead and dab it onto the cheeks and bringing it back in. Like, this is personal too, like if you want to leave it just there, just go ahead, but I like to take it back. So once you have that, it's time for highlighting, and I'm using the Anastasia X Amrezy highlighter. So I like to keep it right in this area, like so, and taking it here on my cubic bow, also a little bit on my chin. If you want, you can apply it right here on top of the brow. These are the parts that the sun hit the most, so you can also apply it here. And then with a tiny brush, you just want to go in and highlight your nose. I don't do this the majority of the time, to be honest, because I don't want to take this whole extra steps and extra time to do my makeup when I know I'm just gonna be taking everything off. So yeah, I'm just doing it today because I'm actually showing it to you guys. So what I'm gonna do is apply the highlight right here on the center of my nose. This is the part that we mess up the majority of the time, because we just go in with the highlighting brushes and just, you know, put the highlighting powder all over the nose, so it makes it a little bit more bigger. Very minimal and as little as possible, like this. As you can see, it looks like I have a smaller nose, which we know my nose is pretty huge in my opinion, but and now that I'm pregnant, it's even more bigger. So yeah. But that's basically it, you guys. For the base of your skin, I am completely in love how everything looks. I mean, everything looks very seamless, as you can see. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish my eyes and, you know, apply a lip, and I will be right back. Alright, you guys, so I'm back, and this is how everything looks when my eyes are complete, my lips are on, and all of that. I hope you guys learned something from this video. I hope that you guys any questions that you had about cream contour, about, you know, giving your face structure and all of that, I hope this video was really helpful for you. Definitely share this video so everyone out there that are trying to actually learn how to cream contour and actually trying to learn how to do their makeup and stuff, they could take some techniques from this video. I don't know, this is my way of doing things. Try to go in depth when it comes to the process of cream contour and powder contour at the same time. I hope you guys actually understood something. Anything, just comment down below, please. I would really appreciate that. So yeah, you guys, this is all I have to say, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.